at the first set and a half, we were pretty disappointed in our level of intensity, in our preparedness for the game. It seemed like we were a little shell-shocked at first, which is not how we've been in the past. So that was a little disappointing, but then it was really encouraging at the end of set 2 and then into 3 and 4 at playing at a higher level, competing at a higher level, responding when they made good plays. We made a good play right back, and we told the team in the locker room, that's what it takes to beat good teams. You can't back down, and you got to be ready to go from point 1. But the last 2.5 sets were what we expect and what needs to happen against a team like that. Yeah, they're a big physical team. They have one of the better middle blockers in the conference in Hardy, and they have a lot of girls who go up and take big, heavy swings at the ball. And so they definitely have some physical advantages over a lot of teams in this conference. What I was happy about is that, later in the match, we got some diggers in front of some hard attacks. We got some blockers in better places, and we're more aggressive, especially up at the net, where we came up with some bigger blocks, and we were figuring out ways to score the ball. And that's been a challenge for our team. That's something we're continuing to work on, is getting our players to take heavier swings and more consistently hit the ball and put the other team at a disadvantage after we attack. Yeah, and it's been a terrific progression. I mean, we started off with a couple key injuries. We got people healthy, and along the way, as they were getting healthy, we had a lot of players make some very big improvements. If you go back and look at tape from a month and a half ago, right when we started preseason to this point, I mean, we're a totally different team. We're playing at a much higher level for longer periods of time, and that's what it takes. I feel like our serve and pass has gotten much better. Our defense and our defensive intensity and our physicality up at the net has gotten a lot better. We're continuing to work. We've had some great games from an attacking standpoint, and we had some games like today where we struggled a little bit. So offensively, we're still a work in progress. But I'm really happy with where we're at. I feel like we're making literally every week and every weekend that we get to go out and put the jerseys on, we're getting better and better. And it's a process, and that's what it takes. And by the end of the year, we want to be peaking. And I feel like we're at a pretty good point right now.